Hey everyone. So I just watched very recently, the other night, the documentary, the Superman, the Christopher Reeve story, the documentary, and I said it before, but I'll say it again. If you didn't know already, but Christopher Reeve is my Superman. I didn't know anything about the character of Superman until I was a little kid, a little baby kid who who was brought into this world and didn't know what and my father was trying to figure out what little boys like, dinosaurs. Little kids, like dinosaurs, race cars, sports, cartoons. The other big thing that kids love is superheroes and comic books, action, and all that too. And we went to our local library and we rented a couple DVDs back. This is like in the early like 2000s, early to like mid 2000s, 2003 maybe to 2005. And one of the movies that we rented was Christopher Reeve, Superman. And I sat down in the living room, and my dad put the the CD into like the VHS like video player. God, VHS. Those are like the old. That was like the old days, but now. And I was sitting in the living room, crisscross applesauce, and just watching Christopher Reeve Superman, and I was like, this is so amazing. As a little kid, watching Christopher Reeve and Flying and all of them, the theme song, Gene Hackman's Lex Luthor, it was so amazing. And because of Christopher Reeve, like I was such a huge fan of Superman, and I wanted to like dress up as Superman. Put on I grabbed my dad's bathroom towel. I would like wrap it around my neck and pretend I'm flying around my living room, bathroom, just all over my house, pretending I was Superman. So Christopher Reeve means a lot to me. His legacy and everything means a lot to me. And after he passed away, it was very sad. It's kind of like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is my number one favorite musician slash artist of all time. You have your own pick. That's my pick. He's that iconic and legendary, for me. But Christopher Reeve's Superman is just he's my Superman. No offense to like the other actors like Henry Cavill and Brandon Routh and Tyler Hoechlin from the live action Lois Superman and Lois TV show and Superman Returns and all that, but he's mine. So when I saw the trailer for this movie, when I heard that this documentary was about to be made, I knew I had to see it, and I wanted to kill myself. I wanted to punch myself in the face for not watching for this movie in theaters, because there was like a fan event where you get to watch this movie in theaters for the fans. Unfortunately, I did not because like I remember like when it first came out, like there was a lot of movies that came out during that weekend, so I had to like postpone it. I don't remember. I think it was Transformers 1. I saw Transformers instead of watching this, and then I wanted to like postpone it and like watch it some other time. I never had the chance. I never had the opportunity to watch this documentary. And then it was out in and then it was pulled out from theaters, and I had to wait even a longer time for it to be released digitally, which it was recently, this past week, or like a couple days ago. And then I sat down I straight up, I mean, this is Christopher Reeve. I didn't rent this movie. I straight up bought this movie. I don't know if you can rent or buy. I think you could just like, but anyway, I straight up like bought this movie, and on Amazon, I sat down and I watched the whole damn documentary, and it was incredibly emotional. Holy shit. Like, guys, this is like one of the best. I mean, it's not a movie. It's like it's a documentary film, which is very unique. It's so affectionate. There's a lot of you get to see a lot of Christopher Reeve, his not only him the actor, but the man himself, his bravery, his heroism, and his own personal life with his wife and his kids, and like all of them growing up. And also, speaking of his kids are featured in this film, in this documentary. They're all grown up, talking about they're talking about Christopher, their father. I think, let me actually look this up. Give me a sec, guys. uh Christopher Reeve's children, Alex. Okay, it's his children. Okay, I thought like cousin or something. No, it's his children. All of his children are in this documentary, and they did such. They brought so many amazing and heartfelt um ideas, and not ideas, but perspectives about their father, and it's so touching. And I there was a point, like, yes, I did cry. I did cry when I watched this documentary, because it was way too much. It was way too emotional. Like, I watched the trailer, and I remember when the trailer came out. Like, I recorded my reaction to the trailer, and I uploaded here on my YouTube channel, talked about it, and I cried. I cried in the trailer, and I knew to myself, and I thought to myself that I don't think I would be able to handle watching this documentary from beginning to end. Oh man, this is like one of the best documentary films of this year. This is like one of the best films of this year. Probably the number one best documentary ever that I've seen. A lot of documentary that I've seen are either nature or maybe like serial killers, like Jeffrey Dahmer or Ted Bundy, or like National Geographic channels, Discovery channels, those type of documentaries. But like those are more educational and historical. Yeah, yeah, even the serial killer ones, but this was like probably the best, number one. It was very deep and personal, and this documentary brought up so much things about Christopher Reeve's life that I didn't even know about, because like I said, because I only knew Christopher Reeve as an actor. I didn't know, like, his life leading up to him being cast as Superman. Like, oh man, it's moving. It's so deep. It's just almost impossible not to get, it's almost impossible not to get emotional. It's a big festival cry. If you're a fan of Christopher Reeve, if you're a fan of Superman, like, not Superman, but just Christopher Reeve, the man, the legend, the icon himself. Oh man, you guys definitely need to check this out. I think it is available to rent or buy. I bought this movie, but I think you can rent it too. I'm not so sure. I have to look it up. But anyway, yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for taking time listening to my review, my thoughts on this amazing documentary film. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe, do all that great stuff, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.